Let's sound a little enthusiastic with this one. We've got the CubeNama Element Neo Y and Neo X. We've got a Moyu GTS2M, and we have a usual Little Magic. Just try out the GTS2 to see and compare before we put in the Element Neo Y. Okay, it's not very nicely tensioned. It's kind of loose. It has no loop in it at all, no core, nothing, no core loop and nothing. So now one thing I'd like to point out before I put this in, you have to, when you open the loop up, you have to use a safety pin to go through this. Otherwise, CubeNama actually closes it down so that none of it spills ever, though it shouldn't even without that, but just in case. So let's try and put this in. I'm gonna put 3 drops in total. That's really viscous. That looks really viscous. So let's see how good it is, how smooth and soft it makes the cube. Let's spread it out by scrambling it up first. Okay. You notice a few immediate changes, but seems not that changed at one point. Let's just try and finish this up first. I'm solving through the camera right now, so solves are not that efficient. Okay. It has slowed down the cube quite a lot. I think I'll have to break this in. Let's just break it in and come back. Okay, we've got the Element Neo X, and before we put it in, let's try out the YLM. It's sort of stable, but not very. The core even this is not set up at all, so I guess there's nothing really good to expect from it. Okay, I don't even know why I'm solving it all the way down right now, because we have to scramble it up again anyway. But yeah, feels good, a good solid budget cube. And this is not a review for it, this is a review for the Element Neo X and the Element Neo Y. So let's go ahead and drop a few drops in. Now I'm using the camera to see how much. That's 3. So I think this is the less viscous one, because while putting you could see the Element Y was really thick. Let's go ahead and spread it out. The best way to spread out any lube on any cube is to just scramble the whole cube up. Okay, it feels like the cube is a little faster, but I think I'll have to do a few solves to really understand. So let's do that and come back. My luck was really good that I put the thicker one in the GTS and the thinner one that makes it faster in the YLM. Otherwise this would have been a disaster. The Neo Y really did a very good job at slowing down the GTS2, especially the GTS2 supremely high speed, just enough to let me break it in and love the feel. The loop is really good at keeping the cube together and can help slow it down pretty nicely. Honestly, it's a good loop, but it kinda dries out really fast. But if paired with a good thick syringe type lube, I believe the Neo Y can do wonders. Similar to the Neo Y, the Element Neo X can dry out quick too. But I'd be lying if I didn't say that it honestly surprised me. Ever since I got it, the YLM Stickless was the worst cube I ever owned. The turning, the feel, and the horrible noise it makes against your skin just made me want to throw it down the drain. Neo X really sped up the cube and gave it a good feel, and my solves speak for themselves. For now, these loops are good for pre-comp touch-ups, like before going into competition when you want to speed up or speed down a cube. These can help a lot, but it will require a good parent lube to take them to the next level, and Hopefully CubeNama takes my advice and works on it and comes out with good syringe loops, because that would just change the game for loops in India.